everyone, and welcome to your weekly Fit Tip with your host, as always, Anthony Scarry with Anthony Scarry Fitness. Thank you so much for joining me. This week we're going to talk about your core and what is the core, and about some myths about spot reduction and how you can better strengthen your core, and also for people who want to lose weight and get that toned, quote-unquote, six-pack ass, but do it in a safe manner. Because one thing, there's a lot of talk about core. I want to strengthen my core. Well, what exactly is your core? And a lot of people think their core is just their abdominal muscles. And there's still a lot of debate with scientists about what exactly is the core. But basically, your core is everything, the muscles and connective tissue that surround your spine and envelop your spine, front and back. So you don't want to just develop your abdominals, because then you're weakening your back, and that will weaken your core. So you want to work front and back in a 360-degree manner with your body. Here's a visual for you. Think of your spine as a fishing pole, fishing rod. Now, it has guy wires, musculature guy wires, that help keep it up nice and tall. The minute one of those guy wires, you add a little tension or weight to it, what happens? The spine starts to collapse. So you want to keep all those musculature guy wires around the spine nice and strong so it holds your spine up straight. So a lot of people who do lots of crunches, what they're doing actually is now weakening their back, because they're not strengthening the entire body. So there's no such thing as spot reduction. If you want to really strengthen your body, you got to do it front to back, left and right, in a 360-degree manner. So now let's get into 3 simple core exercises. These are beginner exercises, but from these you can really build a fantastic foundation, and you can make the moves a little more challenging. But I'm going to give you 3 basic movements here that anyone can do anywhere, anytime. Now, I'm not a big proponent of crunches, but this is a safe crunch because it puts your spine in a safe manner. Because when you do regular crunches, it puts your disc in a really bad position, and it's not really a natural position for your spine to be in. So this is a beginner crunch. You're going to lie on your back, one knee bent up, facing up towards the ceiling, and you're going to place either hand on either side of your lower back or your lumbar spine. So this helps stabilize that lower back. And all you're going to do is just raise your head and shoulders up off the mat, just the shoulder blades. So you're not sitting all the way up like you would think in a traditional sit-up like you did for the the presidential physical fitness that you used to do in elementary school. So here we're just raising the shoulder blades and head off the mat, squeeze, you'll feel those abdominals engage, and back down. So this is a much safer crunch because it helps stabilize your spine here. So, beginner crunch. Now our second one is our side plank. And I know a lot of people out there, they've heard of the side plank and they've seen it, but I cannot stress enough how great of an exercise this is to not only strengthen your abdominals, but your internal and external obliques, your transverse abdominis, and it's a great shoulder stabilizer, and it also helps strengthen your quadratus lumborum, your QL, without getting so technical here. So, side plank, great, wonderful exercise to help strengthen your core. Again, remember, front and back. So that's a simple side plank, and now we're going to do an elbow plank. Well, I'm going to do it from this way here. Elbow plank. Because what's happening here now, not only am I engaging my abdominals, but I am activating all those muscles in my back extensor muscles. So think of it as it's acting as a corset around your spine. So when your spine is stable, it allows your body to move around it as your spine is nice and tall and stable. So there you go, your beginner crunch, side planks and planks. There are many different versions of these that you can do to make them more challenging, more advanced, for the amount of time you hold them. And if you're a beginner with the plank and side plank, just hold for 5 to 10 seconds release the contraction, and repeat it for 3 or 4 more times. As you get more advanced, you can hold them for longer periods of time, and you can get more advanced with these moves, but these are 3 great foundational moves to strengthen your core. So, this is Anthony Scarry. Remember, use your body as an integrated whole. And one last note, if you really do want those 6-pack abs, you want to trim down, get lean, I cannot preach enough that you cannot out-exercise poor nutrition. So, solid nutrition with exercise will help you get there, but you cannot out-exercise poor nutrition. So, eat good whole foods, exercise regularly, and you're going to be on the right path. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see everybody next week. Take care.